We're going to take a look at another example of using export. In this case, we're going to export a fragment, and we're going to export the frags group. You can see here we've got a source object being fragmented and kind of blowing up and falling around there. We're going to go ahead and just export these frags. Let's go ahead and do this. First thing we're going to do, we're going to kind of approach this a little differently. We're going to cache this fragger dynamic set first. This is a self-contained dynamic set. Everything relating to it happens inside here. So we can go ahead and cache this. We'll just say cache record, and it'll prompt us for a name. We'll use the default name. And you can see that go ahead and break apart. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use the export operator to export these fragments and take a look at the results. So we've got this dynamic set's cached. What we can do now is we can go ahead and create a sibling dynamic set, and we're going to call this one export. And export, all we have to do is say, okay, I want to use the frags group and I want to export them. So we'll drop that in there. We're going to go ahead and set the quality to 100, of course, so we get maximum quality. And something else we're going to do is we're actually going to create a new layer. We're going to call this TP export. What this will do is when we hit this export button, it's just going to create all of the exported meshes into this TP export layer because it's currently selected. So we can just go ahead and hit export. And you can see these wireframes now. We've got some different colored wireframes drawing over the top, and those are the actual max nodes. And almost there. Okay, we'll come back into TP. We'll turn off TP by right-clicking the master dynamic, disable it there. It's off. And now what we want to do is we're going to take a look and see what we've got. Let's turn off the wireframes. And you'll notice right away that here on frame 0, we get a bunch of kind of see-through meshes here. We'll just go ahead and select one of them and take a look at its properties. And we see that its visibility is set at 0. The reason for this is that this fragment doesn't really exist yet. And so TP is going to go ahead and when he exports, he's going to just export it with a visibility of 0 until the time when it comes into existence. And then it's going to go ahead and ramp that up to 1. And so now you can see as these fragments become born, they change in their opacity. Now they're fully visible. Not the opacity, but the visibility track. And then we go ahead and we animate those, and we can see them falling all over the place, colliding. And of course all of this is stored on the TP export layer. And we've got all of those objects there, as well as the top level export object, which is TP op export. Okay, so just another quick and easy example that we've got. We can cache a dynamic set to disk and then export based on that. And that way we can just pull out of the cache. It'll help improve CPU time. And export, of course, you can use quality 100 for the best quality, and it will animate the visibility track of those fragments to correspond when they do and don't exist. So, okay.